What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of Zyba Games. Man, it sounds weird to like say it into an open room, like I'm talking to people in the same room as me. But this is episode 100 of Zyba Games, so we have a very special episode. This is January 30th. We are here at Yogomi's place.
Yeah, and hold on.
Wait, is it this hand?
So
or is it that hand?
there's Bobo.
Yeah.
There's me.
And I'm back.
And so
I'm back all the way behind it.
Yeah, and so let's go.
Ooh, 100.
Three-way split. There's DJ.
See?
Yay! There's Bobo.
So yeah, we do it. We're here at Yogomi's house in Texas, and me and Bobo made a very long drive.
Yeah.
And in some ways, we regretted the drive. But we should have flown. It would have been way easier. But yeah, super cool. We made it to 100, guys. We did it.
100 episodes.
That's a lot of episodes.
100.
That's 100 plus hours of us just talking about stuff and then a little bit of Xbox sprinkled in. You ain't wrong, though, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'd say, how are you guys? But we've been talking all week, so it's almost like we got to fill in what we've been talking about.
Yeah, hung out all weekend. It's been fun, though.
I was gonna try to find cool facts to say.
Yeah.
But I don't really know. Yogomi, how many episodes do you think you've missed?
How many episodes have I missed?
It's probably 6. I don't think it's that many.
Maybe.
We lost Bobo for a good what, Bobo? You were out for what?
Half of it.
Half of it? You really think it was that long?
Yeah.
I thought it was 6 months.
Half.
Man.
Yeah. I haven't missed that many episodes, have I? Maybe 10?
I haven't missed a single.
Well, yeah.
But
I posted the Zyba Games controller and I saw that, yeah.
I didn't see it yet.
Yeah, we saw that, Coop.
Oh.
What?
And the next one, Bobo's going to be on that. We're just going to put Bobo's face on it, though. It's going to be the skin of the controller's Bobo's face.
Can we do that? Can you do that? They don't offer that yet, do they?
Hey.
Oh, you could do some custom ones at a third party thing.
I'm sure we could figure it out.
Yeah.
I enjoy learning how to make things happen. I just end up spending money on it, and I don't need to, but it'd be fun. Custom controller wraps.
Yeah. But there's a place that does that, though, isn't there?
Yeah. There is. They charge a lot of money for it. But if you could do it yourself, it's more fun.
Mm-hmm.
But my wife doesn't think that's a good idea.
It's probably a steep learning process.
Yeah. I like to jump into those, So you guys, I mean, we've been talking, but what have you guys been playing this week?
Go, Bobo.
I don't.
What did you play this week?
I haven't played one day or 2 days. Rainbow Six, Exciting, and Walking Me.
What about before we left? You didn't play anything else? The whole week?
Yeah, Rainbow Six, Exciting, and Walking Me.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Did you do something instead of playing video games this week then?
Yeah, I sleep a lot.
You streamed a lot?
No, sleep.
Sleep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got sick.
Yeah.
I forgot Bubba was sick. He good now.
What did I play? I played Destiny and Forza.
No, you didn't. Don't
Yeah, I know. That seems like such a surprise. I know that seems unlike me, but I am preparing for season of the Witch Queen.
2 weeks now.
Yep, 2 more.
Is it the 12th?
3 weeks. It's the 22nd. Wait.
Oh, yeah.
It's the 22nd. So 3 weeks.
That makes sense. I just remember a 2 at the end of it. I was like,
yeah, 2. There's a lot of 2s. 2.
Oh, that is weird.
Yeah. So 3 weeks, and then the Witch Queen comes out.
Are they gonna wait and make sure that it comes out at 2:22?
Yeah, exactly. It drops at 2:22. Is that PM or AM? But no, I've been playing that, and then Forza because there's a new spring season in Forza right now.
Oh.
Yeah, Gemini. I know Crazy Gemini's in the chat. I guarantee you I'll be in party with her and Psychotics a lot playing it. So it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I am thinking about, I really love that the Presage event that they're taking away. And I think I might, the last couple of weeks, I might just run that, see with a bunch of people who haven't run it before. Because I really enjoyed, because they're taking it away. There's some things that they're taking away that I kind of like.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm digging the music in the background. Like, this is a good song.
Oh,
yeah, your neighbor. It's just giving me like a rhythm the whole time. Just like,
yeah. She's never. She doesn't play music very often, but today she's like, we're partying.
We got Olivia Rodrigo
weather's nice
over there.
The weather is nice outside though.
It's true.
It really is. We went and had lunch earlier. We went out and had lunch.
Panda baby, let's go.
We found a Panda Express, so yeah.
We do tacos tonight.
Yeah. We're gonna have velvet taco tonight.
Ooh, let's go.
Not that we are not being sponsored or anything by them, but
if they're interested, that's a sponsorship. I take.
Velvet Taco. That's my favorite taco place. So if you guys want to sponsor somebody, we're your guys.
It's true. Well, I played a lot of games this week.
You did.
So I played. Oh, Bobo, you played Paparazzi a little bit.
Did you really play that?
Yeah.
I thought that was a joke.
No.
Okay. I hear I go and play something, I go play it.
Yeah. Tell him, Bobo. Well, also me and Bobo played Windjammers 2 yesterday.
Yeah.
That was entertaining.
We were just yelling at each other the whole time.
Yeah.
I'll just be honest with you guys. I stomped Bobo into the ground.
That was entertaining. Just listening to them go back and forth while they were playing it wasn't just entertaining. I don't think I ever watched any of the actual gameplay. Just listening because I was setting up.
Yeah.
And I was listening to you guys. I watched some of it on Bobo's screen. And, okay, so explain what that is. It's top down.
It's like you're just throwing a frisbee and it's like Pong frisbee basically, right? But then there's like different people. You play as different characters. They have different abilities,
right? And
so some of them you're bouncing it off the walls trying to play Pong, but you catch it and then throw it. But then there's a whole lot of little mechanics to it. Like we said though when we were playing, I was like, this is a good game to play once and then probably never play again. But I mean, it's on Game Pass. It gave us that opportunity. So.
Yeah.
Shout out Xbox Game Pass again.
No kidding.
Also, I played Rainbow Six Extraction. I played a lot of Death's Door this week. Well, the last 2 days I played a lot of it. I feel like I played New World obviously, but that's just whatever. Also, I've been pretty busy this week because we were trying to get ready to go here, and then I had a lot of things I needed to get burnt this week before. Like I did 3 cutting boards before I left, 5 more bottles. I made a keychains.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where mine's at. I have one.
Mine's right here. Hold on, let me go.
I just dropped my phone.
Yeah, so it's the keychain they made me. Look at that.
Little Yogomi keychain.
Focus. There it is.
Maybe we make some Zyba games ones.
That's cool though.
Send it to Patreons. That'd be fun.
Yeah, Yogomi. I like it. It's cool, huh?
I made a little DeeJayHerro one. Mine's not as great because I tried it on a different type of wood. I was trying it on the bamboo ones. It's it came out okay.
Yeah.
DeeJayHerro on the other side.
DeeJayHerro, yeah. I like it.
I don't like how it burns on bamboo. Bamboo's a really hard one to check. The computer likes to fall asleep on me sometimes. I hit it every.
Oh yeah. Is it plugged in?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. So that was fun this week. Also, we forgot to say it in the podcast. We talked about it earlier, but we went to Top Golf yesterday.
Yes, we did go to Top Golf.
That was fun.
Part
of our trip.
I had not been in Top Golf since 2015.
No?
Yeah, that's the last time I swung a golf club.
And he killed it.
No, I didn't.
Yogomi was taking a yard. You started catching that, dude. You started sending those, bro. Easy 200s straight. You were, dude. Those were 200s. I think you ran. What was your farthest? Your farthest was a 216, 215.
Something like that.
In the air, that's travel. Not the roll. So
it just took me a while to get the hang of swinging, and just got to watch the ball. Hey, is that Lady J Dog? Did I see Lady J Dog in the chat? Oh no, I thought I saw Lady J Dog.
Shout out Lady J Dog, anyways.
Yeah, let's shout her out anyway. I just read something popped on the screen. I thought I saw it.
But dude. So yeah, we had all kinds of fun this week.
That was fun though. That was pretty fun going to Top Golf. I'm not gonna lie. It actually was pretty fun.
Then we're gonna go to Costco later. No, I'm just kidding.
He was looking for a Costco.
We're going to Costco tomorrow. At some
We
point
did go
on our drive
by
home.
my friend's chocolate place though, Coco Andre,
did.
on the way home. And my friend owns a chocolate. She's a chocolatier, and I got these milk chocolate turtles,
that
and they're
chocolate
really
tier.
good. And I have horchata in the refrigerator.
What if you
So-
call her like a chocolatician? Like that sounds fun.
Chocolatician.
Yeah, I don't know why that sounds really fun. Like,
So the guy that waited on us was her son.
okay.
Was her son, and then the guy who K baby. If you remember, there's somebody that comes in the chat named Mondo, and I've talked with him about. He's an old friend. He's part of Kickspo. Remember Mondo? He's part of Kickspo. So that's his wife that owns the chocolate place. And then when we went in, her son was working there, and I'd been meaning to go by there. So when we came back from eating lunch on the way back, I kind of took the scenic route and drove them around, and we just happened to be over in Bishop Arts District and buy that chocolate. We were like right by it too. I was like, wait, I think that chocolate place is by here.
Like one
And so we
street
stopped through, and I got the milk chocolate turtles, and they are really good. Like they are seriously good. Like really good. And then a bottle that's in the fridge of horchata. So horchata.
And then I got little like, I don't know what they are actually. I'm hoping they're just chocolate.
I think it's just chocolate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like little cactuses with hearts on them.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna give them to all the girls.
You didn't get anything, did you, Bobo?
No, I
Yeah.
didn't.
Bobo didn't get anything.
But
It was good though. It
was.
was nice. I'm glad we stopped by there. I'm glad we were like right by there too. We got lucky.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Well, when we talk about news for this week, there is not a lot of Xbox news this week.
No.
There's a lot of gaming news though. There's a lot of little things that came out this week, but for the most part, it was a pretty quiet week. This is actually I didn't even know this. I didn't even know this was announced until about an hour ago, or actually a couple hours ago, when I was looking at stuff. But Watchdog Legion, they're done.
It's done?
Yeah, there's no more post-launch support. They just announced that they're not doing anything else for it.
Oh wow.
The game just came out, didn't it?
Yeah, it didn't
It's a
seem like it
little-
wasn't
it's
that
a
long
little-
ago.
It's a little over a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess that's okay. That sounds better. I was like, man, I feel like that game just came out.
Yeah.
Then again, we didn't know. Did any of us touch that game?
I never played it.
You did, Bubba?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
No, I never played it.
I like the same one.
The same thing.
Yeah.
They just have different skins now
Yeah.
with a few different abilities.
It looked good. Like amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never played it.
Remember when we played? Then the first one was coming out. How dope we thought it was. Like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that's so good. You can just hack stuff.
I beat that one.
Yeah, that one was sick. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to look at other things. From Software announced that Elden Ring has gone gold. So it's off to the, what do you call them? The disc burners? Is that what you would call them? Like,
I think you would just call it production, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's going into production, but
Yeah.
so that's cool. So that game will be out end of next month, right, Bobo? February. I don't remember what day it was.
How many? You know, I looked up the statistics, and you know that physical sales are like were 18% of game sales back in 2019.
Dude,
18% physical.
I feel like this game is gonna do pretty good on physical sales because they're collector's editions and
Oh,
stuff.
right, right,
going
right.
berserk. People are going crazy about
That's
this game.
true.
Like this was like the last two game awards was the most anticipated game of the year
Right.
for last year and the year before. And the year before we didn't even really have any information on it. It was like, well, we saw a little trailer, still not sure what it is. They're like, it's from Software. It's gonna be amazing. And George R.R. Martin, it's gonna be amazing. You're like, all right. I hope so.
Yeah. I don't know. You're gonna play it, right?
Yeah, me and Bobo will probably end up playing it. It's co-op, so
I might try it. I might try it.
It's Souls-like, so like Death's Door, like we just played
Yeah.
the game of the
Coop
week.
says Watchdog Legions came out October 2020. That's not very long ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That was when
The
Ubisoft
end
put out
of 2020.
all those games at the same time, though, right? Like Immortals
Yeah.
came out that time, and Assassin's Creed, right? Was that the third one that came out at that exact same time?
Yes.
It was like boom, 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 games. 3 months. So, notifications. NFL's going crazy right now.
Yeah, I know.
I guess the game must be a pretty
I don't know where we are on that, by the way, because I haven't been paying attention, but...
For what?
The NFL.
What, for what's on the NFL?
I thought you said NFL.
Yeah, like the game. Oh, you don't know where they're at.
No, yeah, I don't know where they're at. Like, who is where? Like
the division championships right now.
Okay,
so
okay.
AFC and NFC. So then after this game, then it's the Super Bowl.
After this game, after this weekend.
So this is to find out who's going to the Super Bowl.
Okay, that's where I was saying I didn't know where we were. So
I was like, were we doing something?
No.
like,
I just don't know
crap.
who's won. I kind of know some people that lost, but I don't know how far we are. So
808's back. What up? Latest PR from Elden Ring is won't be as hard as Dark Souls. I did see that. I'm excited. I'm just excited for it. It's gonna be sick. There has been rumors going around that there's supposed to be some kind of remastered collection, and no one's sure exactly what game. People are thinking Gears of War, but didn't we already get that recently?
I feel like we did. What's up? 808's back. What's going on, man? Niners versus Rams is on next. Okay, it's crazy how he's Australian and knows more about American football than I do.
49ers is his team, though.
Oh, okay.
I even when I sent him the controller, I made them some coasters. So I had 2 Zyba Games ones, and I made him a 49ers one.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, I got you guys.
Got it.
There is a physics-based building game that just got announced that's coming to Game Pass called Besiege.
Besiege?
Yep, I don't know. Not really. I mean, I'm looking at it. It's not. I don't say it's not my thing, but it looks like it's not my thing.
Okay.
Without saying it's not my thing, it's not my thing.
All right, that's fair.
I mean, would I give it a chance? Well, it's on Game Pass, so it's like...
Yeah, if it's on Game Pass, sure, why not, right?
Like, I'm sitting here, like, probably after the podcast, I bet you I'm actually going to try this Taiko no Tatsujin. Like, it looks... I mean, it doesn't look like my game at all.
What's it called?
Taiko no Tatsujin. It's that drum master game. It looks all colorful and stuff. Very, like, anime vibe, like... Not anime.
What's it called? Oh, Taiko,
Taiko no Tatsujin. Yeah, we're going to talk about that too here in a second. 808, that's so sick.
Oh, there it is.
There's a invasion mode got announced for Sniper Elite 5, which is pretty cool. Apex Legends is having its third anniversary with free login rewards. If you get in on these certain days, you get those characters for free, which is cool. You can unlock those characters like Octane, Watson, and Valkyrie. Well, I know a lot of people didn't get those because, well, you have to buy them in the game, which was sad, but...
This Taiko game has a drum controller.
Really?
Yeah, it's like $90.
Buy it. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
What if you could just use your drums for it? Is it like a double drum or what?
No, it's a single drum. It's got controls on it too. It's got like left, right buttons, X, Y, Z, or X, Y, B, A, D-pad, home. Yeah,
I'm kind of jealous.
This looks like Switch. Yeah, Switch. This is a Switch controller. Yeah, with drums. It has drumsticks.
Well, it's on Game Pass.
There's some YouTube vids of the drum games that are nuts. I'm gonna have to check this out. I'm gonna have to look it up, Five. You know, I don't know if you know this, Five, but I dabble in drummery.
No way.
No, yeah.
Like
many
you're
years
doing
ago.
a drum stream right after this.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Bubba wants him to.
He don't want him.
Bubba wants him to so
No,
bad.
Tomorrow. Moving it to tomorrow.
Let's see. Well, I'm trying to think of some other things, right? So, Crusader Kings came out on console. Whatever. Not our game. And then, you know, I'm just so tired of these media outlets, like, always posting like they know something about how, like, different games are going to come out where they are.
Yeah.
So, Bloomberg reports Call of Duty's next 3 games will launch on PlayStation. Well, okay. I mean, I hope they do.
Yeah.
But you don't know. Don't give me that, dog. Like, this is you're talking about a multi-trillion-dollar company, dude. Like,
right.
They can make any decision they want. They can say something today and change it tomorrow.
Yeah. It's true.
It's
true.
It's just silly to me. You want to hear DJ? Oh, you hear DJ wants to play drums. Oh, I don't think that's. I'm not good at them. Bobo might slay.
I'll turn it on if you want. You could do drum stream. You want to do that? You want you to do drum stream?
I know how to play.
Then I just take tomorrow off.
That'd be about as exciting as watching me play do a piano stream.
I'm king.
There we go.
That's all I got. No, I can do a.
Oh yeah, what's that song called?
Chopsticks.
No.
Wasn't it?
No, chopstick is dun 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 dun.
Oh yeah.
Wait, is the keyboard on?
Hold on. The keyboard might be on. Hold on. What did you do? You broke it.
That's all.
Bobo, I think Heart and Soul. That's what it is. It's Heart and Soul.
Heart and Soul.
What's up, Jumbo Go Boom? What's up, man? Thanks for coming by the podcast. Our 100th episode. I was in his chat the other night.
I mean, you can say they're under license, but Microsoft's gonna say anything to be consumer friendly as they can until they get through.
Yeah,
and then they can do whatever the heck they want to do. Like, I mean, they can buy out contracts. They can.
Did you see something today that was saying like, "Will Sony buy EA?" Did you see that headline today?
Yeah.
I doubt it.
I don't think Sony's gonna do anything. I think Sony's just gonna turn into what we were joking about, like the supreme of consoles, right?
Yeah.
Like not everybody has it, but
right. Sort of like an elitist thing.
Yeah. A boutique is what somebody was calling it. A boutique stream or a boutique games console. You go in there just for the first parties.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only reason I have one.
But if you want to save money and play a million games, just go on the Xbox.
Yeah.
Also, another thing announced this week, Crytek announced that Crysis 4 is in early development.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I saw that.
I'll be honest with you, I don't even think I've watched gameplay of a Crysis.
I watched someone play was it one of them remastered? Was the first one was remastered, right?
I want to say that's what it was.
I think it was. I think I watched someone play it.
Just recently, wasn't it?
You know who I saw play it not that long ago was Gagod. He played, he streamed Crysis one day. I think he just wanted to see what it was like. I want them to bring back SOCOM.
Crysis 3 launched 9 years ago, and Crysis Remastered Trilogy was in October 2021.
Yeah, okay. I knew it was recent. And yeah, I watched Gagod, he streamed it.
So they went for that tactic. Bring out the remastered, and then announce that we're doing a new one so that we can...
All three have been remastered. Okay.
So you can build hype.
I've never played any of them. I remember the game. That was like the benchmark game, right? That was the game like, oh, you think your computer can run play Crysis. Let's see how good, you know.
We'll see how good it can make Crysis look.
Yeah.
Catches fire. So Yogomi already said this one. Forza Horizon 5 Spring playlist is now live.
Yes. I've already got one of the cars. It was a Jaguar, I think. The other one is like 68 points. Like, I don't see that happening. 25 I can do, but to get the first car, but there's some pretty cool challenges. I got my first treasure chest actually.
Ooh.
I know, finally.
Then you want to hear some? You want Sony to bring back Siphon Filter?
I remember that Siphon Filter. I remember that game. I had it on the first PlayStation, I think.
Siphon Filter. I don't even know what that is.
It was like if I remember correctly, it was third person game, right, Cooper? I think it was third person, and I always thought it was cool how they made him run, like the way he ran. But yeah, I think I had that for the first PlayStation, I believe. I don't think it was PlayStation 2. Parasite Eve needs a reboot.
Ooh, that one's. Why would that one just came up recently, right? Parasite Eve. We were talking about it. Like
remember the scratch and sniff cover? Oh yeah. No. Oh yeah. I don't think I had that one, or maybe I did. I did have the game though way back. I think I traded it in because I wasn't playing it, but yeah.
So another Xbox news thing that was announced, right? This is like the most unhyped games with gold I have ever seen in my life. Like, I don't even know these games. It's like that bad. So we got Broken Sword 5. The Serpent's Curse will be available the whole month of February from the 1st till the 28th. Hydrophobia will be available for a few weeks from February 1st to the 15th.
Hydrophobia?
Yeah. Aerial Knights Never Yield from the 16th to the March 15th. And Band of Bugs will be available February 16th to February 28th. Altogether, February's games with gold have an overall worth of $55.96, so not even worth a game, and 2,400 gamer score, which is not even 3 games worth of gamer score, but whatever. Broken Sword has a 3.6 out of 5. Band of Bug has a 3.2 out of 5. Aerial Knight has a 2.9 out of 5, and Hydrophobia has a 2.8 out of 5.
Well, that's not good. I'm looking at Hydrophobia now. It doesn't look great, but
Like,
you know.
Well, that's a 360 one too. Look up Broken Sword 5. It might look a little better.
Yeah.
Oh, look, they have a big old freaking walkthrough on True Achievements. Holy cow. And then if you're interested, they give you they have walkthroughs.
Huh. Maybe I'll just, what's that?
Broken Sword has a 7 to 9 hours, and Hydrophobia has 3 to 7.
Broken Sword is a fun point-and-click series. Okay. Remember the scratch.
Jeez. Band of Bugs has an estimated completion time of 10 to 12 hours. No, thank you. Aerial Knight has an estimated completion time of 1 to 2 hours. Bobo, do any of those get you excited?
No.
Yep. Like, honestly, like, if you could say Xbox had anything that was making them look bad, it is games with gold.
It's what?
Games with gold.
Oh, yeah,
like, it just makes them look bad. You're like,
it
why?
does, because some of the games they give you are just garbage.
All of the games this month are garbage.
Oh, this month they're garbage.
Yeah,
sometimes they do have some gems in there, though.
But it's been a while. Really,
it has
we've
been
had
a
anything
while.
That was
because I haven't downloaded anything in a long time. Honestly, I'm so, like, up on
Game Pass
that I just hardly even look at games with gold anymore.
I think that's kind of. I'm wondering if they have like a thing where they made these contracts. These games are like so scheduled out so far that they're just stuck, or if you know what I mean, or if they're just like whatever, we'll just make people happy. They just match PlayStation, so PlayStation crap, gold does crap, and vice versa.
Yeah,
it's just. I don't know. I wish maybe they made like a Game Pass for gold instead. That was like, you just got like 10 indie games a week or a month. You know what I mean? It was
right.
Like, I feel like that would look better.
Yeah.
Like 10 new indie games that like.
I think that'd be really good.
Not even that. You could get away. You could just do 4 of them.
Help blow them up. Help blow up the indie. Because there's some really good indie games out there.
Yeah, and a lot of people will be like, dope. Like Paparazzi, dude. Like, you put Paparazzi on there, dude. Like, whatever. People are still going to play it. Like, you just open it up to so many more people. Am I going to play Paparazzi? Probably not.
No. Yeah.
But then again, also, I never thought I'd play Pokemon Snap back on Nintendo 64. And guess what? I had the game in my possession, so did I play it? Absolutely. Do you remember Pokemon Snap, Bobo?
Yeah.
They did do a new one just recently.
You played it? I never. Yeah. Never played a Pokemon game.
Yeah, back on your 64s. Whew. That was good stuff. Yeah, they are going to phase out gold. They kind of have to. It's kind of silly, but
yeah, at this point,
my phone's going off. Sorry. There were some new things that just happened this week, right? So, and we don't know if these are going to come to stateside, if they're just going to stay UK. So, right now they're going to change basically how Xbox handles refunds and automatic renewals for Xbox Live and Game Pass. I was actually reading something kind of about this. I'm just going to read basically exactly what they're saying because it's just easier to read their stuff than to read or try to make my own, simplified version of it. Basically saying better upfront information. Microsoft will provide more transparent upfront information to help customers understand their Xbox membership, making clear, for example, the subscription will auto-renew unless the customer turns off auto-renewal. When the subscription will auto-renew, how much it will cost, and how the customer can receive a refund after an accidental renewal. So that's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
So, like, because if you really think about it, You just like kind of get on there and you have it and you're like, oh, we're getting renewals automatically. Oh, I didn't realize that was there.
Yeah.
Refunds. Microsoft will contact existing customers on recurring 12-month contracts and give them the option to end their contract and claim a prorated refund.
Huh.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Inactive memberships. Microsoft will also contact existing customers who haven't used their membership for a long time but are still paying. These customers will be reminded how to stop payments, and if they continue not to use their membership, Microsoft will ultimately stop taking further payments. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wish everybody had to do that.
Right.
Yeah, these are all in the UK. And then better information about price increases. Microsoft will give clear notifications of any further price rises and will ensure people know how to turn off auto renewal if they don't want to pay the higher price. I mean, I don't see any problems with any of this. This is all positive. So
yeah.
But guess what? You don't really see much about that in the news. Everybody's talking more about Xbox is taking Call of Duty away from PlayStation.
Or what was the article that you sent me that we can't find now? 7 reasons not to buy the Xbox Series X.
Did they delete it or what?
Yeah,
I tried to search for it and it's gone. And so
they deleted it?
I don't know if I ever heard back from the guy, but I asked him for a link. And he hasn't sent it to me. I replied to him and say, hey, can I get a link to this article? So he probably can't get it either. He probably tried to find it and I guess they deleted it because I went directly to the site. That article is gone.
Probably because they got
Wayback Machine. Oh, let's try that. Let's try Wayback Machine. Maybe.
What's that? Oh,
Wayback Machine will bring up old. Yeah. So let's see.
Doesn't it take images of like everything on the internet?
Yeah, it tries to record and cache everything.
Let's see.
What was it called? What was the name of the site? It was MUO or Muo? Wait. I was at. Oh, hold on. I went to it earlier. Hold on. It was. Earlier today.
Yeah, MUO.
MUO? Yeah. MUO was the name of the site. Oh, there it is. Flynn found it. Oh, snap. Look at that.
Flynn said, I got you. I got you. What up, Offset?
Hey, Offset. What's going on? All right, hold on. So copy. All right, so I can copy it. Should be able to paste it in here from that computer. Nope.
Gee, I'm not going to lie, Bobo. Once in a while, I look at this Elder Scrolls Online stuff and I just want to play it again, dude.
Yeah, we'll just click on it.
Such a fun game, dude. Jeez.
I don't like
You didn't like it?
No.
Oh man, it's already to start off. There are no console exclusives. Already, it's already saying stupid stuff.
Well,
like I just said that I played Forza Horizon 5 today. So okay. What else is there? Proprietary expandable storage. That's not a good reason. Doesn't support VR. That's not a good reason.
So that weighs about 5%?
Yeah, exactly. The PS5 has better games. That's. Oh my gosh, the Xbox Series S is underpowered.
Underpowered?
It's the same.
The Series S has almost as much power as the
It's the
PS5.
same thing. It just doesn't go to 4K. It's the same freaking engine. The controller lacks innovation. I did do a video on it, but did you see my wrap up on the video? There's probably a reason why, because the controller works.
Yeah.
There's no why. What kind of innovation do you want? Maybe they like the touch screen on
Isn't
the
it weird that the PlayStation controller slowly started to change shape to match the Xbox controller? Huh.
Wait for the next iteration. What? Xbox One released in 2013. 3 years later came the Xbox One S. The same thing will happen with the Series. Microsoft will find a way to make the console smaller, perhaps. No. Should you buy? While these might seem like big issues to some people, perhaps they are irrelevant to you. If that's the case, excellent. The Xbox Series X is a powerful machine, and it's only going to get better in time. You may have many. Well, what is it, dude? Are you telling people not to buy?
He just wanted to make an article just to make himself look stupid, or what?
Oh my gosh!
Hey, baby,
Joe Keeley, you are fired, sir. Pack your things.
Yeah, you can blow in your microphone on your PS5.
Yeah.
I want to like, so let's just, I don't want to like roast on PlayStation. I don't want to go into that.
No. Hey, I like PlayStation. I have one, but
no. I'm just saying, like, why would you put an open microphone on a controller?
I never in my the whole.
Yeah, a baby.
You have a fan on, and that microphone is gonna catch your fan. Like, dude, we already have enough trouble with these guys putting headphones on with the microphone. You imagine?
Yeah. The S does use 1X CPU. It's the SSD. Exactly. That's true. That's right. But it just doesn't do just as new 4K. And it doesn't have as big a hard drive.
I said this in the car. I was playing
football games, so they must think it's a good idea.
I was saying in the car to the guys, but I'm playing on a Series S right now, right? Yeah. I played Rainbow Six Extraction and Rocket League.
Oh yeah, you're playing on my Series S.
Yeah, and I'm playing on a Series S, and I can tell you, I haven't noticed really a difference. That's that crazy.
That's
like
why
a little bit on Extraction, but like maybe just graphics.
Yeah,
but like
I'm telling you, that's why I made the video. Yeah, but the DS had a mic, but it was handheld. It was a handheld device. The game was right there. Remember? I remember. I still have. I think I have one over there somewhere. I still never used it, but yeah. What's up, Prime? What's up, Prime? The difference is the space and the 4K. I mean, it's still the same engine in both machines. Still the same engine in both machines. Just one just doesn't have the teraflops.
It is not the prettiest console.
No. I like the way that the S looks though.
Yeah.
The small S, I like it.
Wait till my X screen comes in for that thing, dude. Oof. I might have to send it to you so you can make a video with it, dude, for their X screen.
I will.
You'd have to make it fast though, dude, because you got to get on the hype of that thing coming out.
Okay, I will.
Like, I'll send it to you right when I get it, and you got like.
I will absolutely do it. Yeah, the X is running 4K when the S is 4040, and also certain games slow a tad bit fast. Just tad, but it's not really that much of a notice. Like, I notice a slight difference in Forza in the load times, but it's not like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not like, it's not really that different.
Probably like 1 second.
And you remember, if that, and...
Or 0.5.
Yeah, and then remember the other day I told you that I was playing Forza in there on the S, and then came in here, and it quick resumed on the X. Usually it's like restart. So yeah,
that was pretty funny. I remember that when Phil Spencer had the Series S on his bookshelf behind him, and nobody had anything.
Oh yeah,
just sitting there.
GTA 5 loads so much faster on the big boy than the S. Really?
Huh?
I haven't played GTA 5 in forever though. Yeah.
Some random other little news things. Elder Scrolls Online High Isle was announced, as well as the Legacy of Breton's year-long adventure, which starts next month. So that's pretty cool. So they'll have a bunch of content on there. I'd play it, but Bobo doesn't want to play it with me, so I guess I'm not gonna play it. I'm just kidding.
What game?
Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh.
Yeah. Rare announced that Sea of Thieves arenas will close. I wonder if they're just dead or something. I don't know what's happening there, but yeah. And then reports emerging success that suggests that developer Certain Affinity is working on a Monster Hunter style game.
Really?
That'll be exclusive to Xbox.
But the Xbox doesn't have any exclusive titles.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. It all has Game Pass.
Hey, Game Pass exclusives. Remember that? We were like, what? Remember, I was thinking too. This is not obvious, same track, right? But we talked about like a rumor. Remember, we said, was it Mainline or whatever was making that MMO game we talked about a while back?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that deal, like the exclusive, passed because Xbox was like, hey, we're buying like one of the largest MMOs in the world in like a couple months. You want to just like not do that anymore? Like, oh yeah, let's just make it everywhere.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, we're buying World of Warcraft. Like, oh yeah, forgot. How did I forget that?
Prime says, I think this will be one of the biggest drops for ESO in terms of player base coming onto the game. There's a lot of content with what's coming with the Elder Scrolls update.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to end up playing it. I don't want to say New World. I think New World might have hurt themselves pretty bad with this update that just came out last week.
Really?
I mean, there's all the things that just came out I can't even do, and they don't benefit me.
Oh, I see.
And everybody's doing it. So it's like all I can do is to go on, go get dailies and go do some slow grinds, I guess. I don't know. There's really not a lot to do in that game. It's sad. And it's hard to go do other things.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yep. But I mean, here's what it is. So, well, I mean, this game looks cool. So Jeff Grubb and Jez Corden were talking about it. And so it looks like we're going to get a Monster Hunter clone, which should be cool. Monster Hunter is, that mean, do you ever play in that game, Bo? Did you play with this?
I didn't. I don't think I played with you guys, but I have played. I've messed around with it.
That was a fun game, man.
Yeah, I don't think I played it enough.
Trying to think what else there is to talk about this week. Saber Interactive announced that the Evil Dead the game has been delayed into May. So, but that's okay because next month we get Dying Light 2.
That's true.
Not gonna play it. But
I'm not playing it. I probably won't play it.
But it's coming out.
Yeah.
So it looks really cool. I have been watching a lot of gameplay of it, but it's just not.
Some people were talking about it the other night. I was at a party.
Not my type of game.
Yeah.
I should have said this earlier when we were talking about Watch Dogs Legions and Ubisoft announcing that they're ending that. But Ubisoft also announced that they're closing down Hyperscape.
Yeah.
What is Hyperscape, you ask? It's the game that right when Mixer closed, they did that little. Remember the Twitch drops and stuff for it, right? It was like right at that exact time.
Yeah. I didn't play it, but yeah.
I did not either. I got the codes for it, but I was on vacation when everything kind of went.
Yeah.
I left on vacation that weekend.
Remember, I was in Oklahoma. My mom had surgery, so I was in Oklahoma when it all happened.
Gone.
Yeah.
You got me. You know what's funny, dude? Whenever there's like really big news, I call you and Bobo, and it's always like, "Holy F!" Because and it's only happened like twice.
Yeah.
And that was Mixer shutting down.
Yeah.
And then Xbox announcing the acquisition, Activision Blizzard King acquisition. Ugh, that is Activision and Active. Oh my gosh, Activision and acquisition are really hard to say
Bars.
in the same sentence.
Activision acquisition.
Let's do that. We'll do that the rest of the day, guys. We're gonna come up with an Xbox rap. Right?
Hey, I can make the beat.
I'll make some words. I got this.
I can make the beat.
I can make the beat drop. Sorry. Really, there's not much else other than we just had a dope trailer. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I know a lot of people are watching the game right now for the AFC Championship, but there was a dope trailer just came out for the Halo TV show, and we got a date this morning as well. So it's March. I want to say it's March 22nd. I might have just lost it in my head. But if you guys haven't watched it, you should watch it. I'm assuming, I don't know, you got me, are you going to watch it with Bobo right now?
Oh, no, but I am signing up for Paramount Plus, though.
Oh, right now? Wait till March.
Why March?
Because it doesn't come out till March.
Yeah, but you get 1 week free right now.
Oh, I'm just going to save that week till then.
Try it free.
322, yeah, okay, there you go. I'm getting notifications on my phone. I don't know what the heck.
I don't care about the movies.
There's some good stuff on there. Like, don't get me wrong, Paramount Plus has some things, but it's just.
Yeah, didn't South Park go to Paramount Plus?
Yeah.
I think all of the SpongeBob's are on there.
Like Nickelodeon stuff or what?
Yeah, because I tried to watch some of the SpongeBob's. Remember, I had never seen SpongeBob before, so I started watching it, and then they're like, "Oh, you want to watch the rest of these? I think it's on Paramount Plus. I think they're all on Paramount Plus." So
I'm not gonna get Paramount Plus until like the day before the Halo stuff comes out, and then I'll do it. Then I'll watch it. But so it's not really spoilers. I'll just kind of like some things that like a lot of people are complaining about with it. So it's not, what's the guy's name, Downs or whatever?
Yeah.
It's not Downs for Master Chief's voice because there's an actual actor playing it. So I'm assuming his helmet's going to come off at parts. Cortana, it's Cortana's voice, but the AI is not blue, which is, you'll see when you watch it. You're like, what the heck?
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, like, they have pelicans in there. They've got warthogs in there. Like, all the different ships coming in, all the different weapons. Master Chief picks up a chain gun in there. Like, you're just like, oh my gosh. Did you see some elites with swords? Like, Master Chief's kicking the crap out of 2 elites in that thing. Like, I'm telling you, if you haven't watched it, even if you're not, like, a big fan of Halo stuff, like, it is worth watching it. It gave me goosebumps. I was like, I think they're gonna do okay on this. I was like, I think they got this. I was like,
what was the thing that they made with what's his name, Luke Cage actor? What was that called? It was like, was that a movie?
Was it the Forward Unto Dawn, Bobo? Is that what he's talking about?
That was a movie, right? I can't remember. I watched it so long ago. I kind of forgot about it.
They did that YouTube thing where there was like, it was weird. You're confused.
It was
Like
a movie.
shorts.
And the actor from Luke Cage was the main character.
There's all kinds. There's
Let's see.
Yeah, there was a lot of weird. I don't know. They did some weird stuff. You were like, "What are you guys doing?" Like,
Yeah.
like, hello.
A lot of
Xbox?
people gave it bad ratings too.
Yeah, they did a lot of weird things, and some of them were cool. Some of them weren't that great, but
Yeah, it was Mike Coulter was in it, and it was called
Halo Nightfall.
Halo Nightfall. Is that what it was?
There was Nightfall, and then there was Forward
Yeah,
Unto
Halo
Dawn.
Night. Oh, it was a miniseries, TV miniseries.
I don't think I actually watched that
I
one.
watched it. Yeah, it was. It was all right. I forgot about it, but
It's good enough.
Yeah. And this is before he was Luke Cage, so there's not like a bunch of big actors in it.
I
Yeah.
can't remember the actor that I saw in the Halo trailer. I can't remember who it was.
This one?
Yeah.
Forward Unto Dawn was like
I had the one that's good.
the kids, and then Master Chief shows up at the end, and it's over.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh. So like, what happened?
Yeah.
Like, hate magazines on film.
Why do you think these didn't take off? Like, because they weren't good?
My guess is they didn't put any money in it.
I know about
Yeah.
Oh.
They on that one. They put that one on Halo Waypoint. When Halo
Waypoint?
hit out. And hit out at the point where you actually know about Halo Waypoint.
Right.
Why do they try to push Waypoint so much on so many different things?
I don't know.
Like, why do I have to go to take a code from Xbox Game Pass perks and go to Halo Waypoint? Like, what's the purpose of that?
The only way I play out Halo Waypoint is Halo 4 in the game. They have like oil symbol.
Yeah. Symbols for it, yeah. It's Bengals just won. Dang. Mahomes is out.
Who?
Bengals.
So does that mean Bengals beat who?
The Chiefs.
Oh. Hey, what's up, legend?
That means Burrow.
So they're going to the Super Bowl?
Yep.
The Bengals? When's the last time they went to the Super Bowl?
Not in my lifetime. What?
Yeah.
I know it's not in my lifetime, so at least not that I can ever remember. 30 years ago, so it would have been like when I was born.
The 80s? K-Baby says the 80s? Because I was like, I don't watch football, but I still know like who's been to the Super Bowl. And it's been a while since I've heard the Bengals.
Offset said 1642 during the Ming Dynasty.
And it took place in the Upper Mongolia. Last time they played for the title was 1989. It was the second trip to the game.
Before I was born. That's crazy to think about.
But they didn't. Cincinnati had gone 12-4, but they didn't win, it looks like.
Dang.
So 1982, Bengals lost. 1989, the Bengals lost. And that was the last time they went.
Dang.
Losers. No, wait, I take that back. I'm just kidding. No, I mean, they are losers, technically.
What's his name again? The quarterback, Joe Burrow? He's the LSU's quarterback.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, they lost to the Niners. They lost to the Niners.
Who does he play for?
The
He's the guy that always like you always.
2 years ago, they were considered the worst team.
In his mouth all the time.
Niners beat them, Joe Montana.
Niners, Joe Montana.
Great, yeah, Joe Montana.
2 years ago, they were considered the worst team. That's crazy.
There you are.
Yeah, I've seen that happen before.
But isn't it crazy how like the NFL, like sometimes the Dolphins are doing good. You're like, the Dolphins won today. You're like, what the heck? Like the Titans were doing really good the last few years. Like it's just weird, but like it's cool to watch though how it happens like that, right? Like it's just kind of. I mean, that was why they tried to do it like that, but.
Yeah. So what other who else is playing today?
49ers and the Rams.
Rams, okay.
Cooper's gonna say he wants the 49ers to win, but I think
you think it's gonna be the Rams?
I think the Rams are gonna stomp the 49ers, but whatever, Cooper, it's cool. No, I'm just kidding. I just like to give crap to them. They give me crap about the Cardinals.
No way I'm going to win.
No way, huh? Well, let's talk a little bit. So the game of the week this week was not a Bobo game. He says, "I'm Bobo."
Yeah.
I want you to play it.
Yeah. So we played Death's Door. I did not think I was gonna enjoy it, but I keep wanting to go back and try to grind it. The problem I have with the game is I do not like. It's kind of the reason why I didn't like playing Ori as much. It's like finding the little corners and to figure out where you need to go next. But there is a problem in that game there is a mechanic in the game that is my weakness in video games. And that is being rewarded for exploring.
Yeah.
And that game has that a lot. It is like, over here, you're like, oh my gosh, what did I just, what? There's so many cool little hidden things though in the game too, like treasures, like puzzles. There's a lot of puzzles. I'm still having trouble with that boss, but the boss fights are. Oh yeah, and it is very punishing game. Yeah, it's like you said, it's very much like what was it? Dark Souls. Dark Souls. A lot of fight, dodge. Zyba game of the week. Fight. Death's Door. Dodge. That's what it is like. Smack, roll. Fight, smack, roll, shoot an arrow. Yeah. Smack. Yeah. There's a lot of that. But I like the game, though. I like the music. I like the sounds. I like the mood of it. Like the mode and the design. 60 frames per second, too. 60 frames per second. I liked it. I streamed it on I streamed the game. You start. That's what we were talking about. 5. When you die, you have to start like way back. Sometimes. Now they give you shortcuts that you kind of unlock. Yeah. I did. Hey, Delio. Thank you, legend. Where were we? When I go, Delio just went live. Were we getting food? We were getting lunch. I believe we were. We were getting lunch, and I go, hey, Delio just went live. So the boss that I'm at now, when they put me back, it's not that far. Thank goodness, because I opened up those gates and I can just go straight up to it. But man, they take you so far back that you could get killed trying to get back to where you died. But at least before the bosses, it's like you kind of figure out, it's a boss fight. Let me go grab that health real quick. Here we go. You get the little seeds that you plant, and then you get or you get lost. You get lost. Yeah. That is literally getting the lost and trying to find like little angles where you need to go is why I stopped playing Ori. Like I had to watch like people's playthroughs on Ori a couple times because I was like, I don't get this. It was like, oh, you had to jump up in this top right corner, max peak jump to get to this next area. I'm like, what? Yeah, I know some people that really like this game though. Some people that are into like kind of the dark, because it is sort of a dark kind of game, you know what I mean? Roll dodging game. Yeah, it's got like, the whole idea of death and, but if you're what are you, a crow or something? Or what? You're some kind of bird. Like a crow or a raven or something. I don't know. I think it looks like a lightsaber. Yeah. When I first played the game, I was like, you're going to unlock like daggers later. You get double daggers. Yeah. And then later you're also going to unlock an umbrella. Oh, okay. And then there's some other weapons. You get some different like mechanics for like shooting. I don't know how. I'm only like 40% in the game, but like later you get like a fireball you can chuck at stuff. Yeah. Okay. I haven't got there yet, definitely. But I remember the first thing I said is this a bird with a lightsaber? And you go, pretty much. Roguelite MMO. Roguelite, yeah. Not MMO, in my opinion. I like it though. I liked it. I like the game though. I do. I like it. It's very chill. I mean, except for when you fight the bosses, but
Once you get there, it's like frustration city.
I think I was telling Gami there was time, like literally, I told him, I was like, I am sweating. Like my hands were sweating after a boss fight. I was like, I gotta wash this controller off after this. Like this is nasty.
And it was right after you beat a boss too. You're like, you're gonna probably want to wash this controller because this.
Bobo, I think you fell asleep already. I was cussing, dude. I was.
He was.
Son of
Bobo passed out.
Just like, come on.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I played it with this. I don't know, but yeah, you were like,
there's just they do a very good job at constantly bringing in new mechanics. Mm-hmm. Like it reminds me, like the mechanic progression reminds me a lot of what was the one we played, Bobo? It Takes Two. Yeah. It reminds me a lot of that, where it's like it just keeps adding things to what you're doing mechanics. You're like, oh,
right.
Yeah. It was fun.
I liked it though. I do like the game.
I am definitely gonna say, what is it, Bobo? Game Pass, or Smash? That is a Smash game. I would play that. I'm gonna play it again. That was great.
Game
I'll probably
Pass.
play it tonight because sheesh. It's a Smash game.
Yeah, I like it.
Smash Pass or Game Pass.
Hey, be happy.
Right now, but you want to play some.
Oh, drums?
Yeah.
He doesn't want to play. If Yogami's playing drums, then we could play playing
Whatever. But you're not gonna hear it. All you're gonna hear is me beating on the tapping.
I hear you all home. I'll be in there.
Well, you'll have something to watch tomorrow when you get home.
Yeah, we can watch. We can watch drums while we're driving.
Yeah, you can listen while you're driving.
I'll be a feet.
You're not wrong. We do sleep a lot of those drives, even though we have like a portable.
I will be here now.
He wants to be a part of it. He wants to feel it. It's like a concert.
I want to do it.
He wants to be here for the concert.
No, it's not.
He wants you to play I Told You Long Ago when you're playing on the drums.
Oh, no.
Give us some like drum remixes of songs. That'd be sick.
Do it, yo, no.
He doesn't want to do it because he doesn't want you to request songs. We're driving in my truck, a little Dodge
What is
Rebel
it?
1500.
Yeah, it's a nice truck.
It's a big. You got a lot of room. That's why we drove it, because it's got a big old. It's got big seats. You got a lot of room in that thing.
But he didn't have to drive it while he was here. I drove them around while they were here.
Yeah. So it's just sitting outside the window, straight down, 6 floors.
Yeah.
But so our game of the week next week. I don't know. Do you guys want to just want to play Nobody Saves the World?
Yes.
Because that one's fun. You can do it co-op. You can do it single. I've told a lot of people to play it. It is. It was a fun game.
Yes, I want to play that game. Let's do that one.
But I also need to beat Death's Door, and it's about perspective. I would assume it's about a 10 to 12 hour game for Death's Door. Because it's taking me about 10%. Every time I go back and I look at select what game save I want to play, it's like every 10% it's an hour. So the last time I looked at it yesterday, it was like 30% with 3 hours. And so probably today's is like 4.5 hours at 45%.
Oh, nice.
I would assume I could probably just click it and check, but I'm not going to. I don't know. I don't have any really cool facts or anything about the podcast, but we made it to 100, guys.
100.
That's a lot of freaking episodes.
That's dedication. We stuck with it.
It's a lot.
Yeah. 100 episodes. They're all uploaded in the podcast spaces on YouTube.
It's true.
Yeah, they're all out there. 100 episodes. Flynn with the bits. 100 bits.
Flynn.
Zyba Games, 100 podcasts. Next week, Zyba Games of the Week. Nobody Saves the World. Wait.
Boom.
Yeah.
Nobody Saves the World.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that. I've been wanting to play that because when you talked about that, was it the last week? I think I looked at it and go like, this game looks cool. It looks like the frame rate looks insane.
Yeah. No, it was sick.
Yeah.
Bit type.
Yeah.
I wanted to do his Patreon shout outs, but I don't have my list, so I'm just gonna have to guess on them, right? No, I'm just kidding. I can go to my podcast on here.
There you go.
And then I can just look at the notes.
Boom.
For Zyba Games.
Oh, I forgot the thing is going there, the promo. I forgot that was going.
What was it?
Good thing I left space for that.
The
sponsorship.
So for Patreon supporters, oh, I totally forgot, guys. I'm a bad.
Oh,
person.
yeah,
I was gonna be giving giveaways this whole time, and
Yeah.
I just got into talking. So like, like a lot. Here, look, I'll put one in the chat here in a second. Oh my gosh, my phone's not connected to freaking Discord. Give me a break, dude. I'm like I'm having a good time today, guys. I'm all over the place right now. But so Patreon supporters, thank you guys so much for supporting us. We got Fatty Too Cool, BoboDaClown, Dean Master, Queso Cabeza. That's Cheesehead.
Cheesehead.
I'm Nuts for Butts. R56 Cooper finds the magic number. Hammershot and WWE fan Lady G-Dog. Wait, how come? Where did Bobo? I updated it and has it not had you on the list? Oh, I'm looking like years back. That's awkward. Okay, never mind. I was like, I put your Twitch link in the thing. And I was like, no, you didn't. And I was like, pretty sure I did.
Huh?
Oh my gosh. What's up, Sheldrake?
Sheldrake.
Sheldrake is also in Oz. Another one of our Aussie friends.
All right, you ready? I'm just gonna throw it in the chat. This is first come, first serve right here.
Okay.
3-month ultimate right here. You ready? Boom.
All right. Whoever gets it, it's yours first. Get it and use it.
Oh, I could hear myself in the podcast. Boom.
That 3 months
yeah.
of Game Pass, right?
A few. I have a few. Yeah, 3 months
He
ultimate.
had 100 gay codes.
100 Game Pass codes.
L-I-G or
Are you sniffly, Yogomi? I don't think you are. You sound fine.
Sniffling. What?
I need to freaking blow my nose.
I'm not sniffling.
All right. If you got that last one, don't claim this one, okay? Just let somebody else get this one.
Yeah.
There's another one.
There's another one.
Ultimate right there. Bubba, you know you don't even have to be paying for Ultimate because you have an Xbox shared on me.
oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to buy it because I've.
I pay for it.
But you still pay for it.
Must be my voice
You bought
depth
the same
sounds
last
different today.
I had. I was looking through my list, and I realized that I had a bunch of EA Play.
Yeah.
I had like a couple 12-month ones, but I could only turn them into like. I think they only turned into 4 months.
Yeah.
Which they were originally going to turn into 6 months, but they knocked it down down to 4.
Oh, you a bit sick? Do I sound sniffy?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It's probably
Maybe it's
me.
the
It's probably
microphone,
like,
Shell.
Why does
Maybe just I sound different. Maybe that's it.
Dude, I have this massive itch on my nose right now. It's killing me.
Queensland, QLD. Does that mean Queensland, Shell?
Geez, San Francisco has a 6-0 record on LA. That's crazy. 49ers on the Rams, sorry.
Nice. I know a little bit of geography, Shell.
5 got the first one. All right.
5 got it. Nice.
I should have tweeted that we were doing this and then had people retweet it for an hour and then given a code to somebody that retweeted it.
Well, too late now.
But you're not wrong. Does anybody in here still play Halo? I got Halo codes for your cans.
Oh, I bet. I don't know if Miss April's is still in here, but I know she does. She loves Halo.
I've got 2 more. I still got 2 codes.
Miss April's loves Halo. I'm great. Yeah, it could be the mic. Nothing bad. Just ask. No. I'm good. No, you're no more than you sound, trust. No. I'm fine. No, I'm fine. I'm not sick or. Yeah, I'm fine. I don't feel sick.
Do you ever look at your photo line and you're like, what the hell was I taking pictures of?
Yeah, that's sometimes I do that too. Like I need to send someone and then you have to go to your photos that you've taken. And you're like, when did I take that? And sometimes I'll accidentally take a screenshot on my phone by accident. I'm like, dang it, when did I do that? Yeah.
Well, do we have anything else, guys? I'm not trying to end the show. I'm just like...
No, I think we're good.
Go watch the Halo thing. Enzo got the second one. There we go.
An hour.
Go watch him play drums in an hour.
I'm not playing drums today, guys.
What are we
Okay,
doing
Prime
for the
got
rest
the
of the night?
second one. Nice.
Do you guys want to stream tonight too or what?
Yeah, we can if we want. Later if you want.
Yeah,
I'm not.
You gonna play drums while we're playing games?
Yeah, you play drums. How about that?
And you
Bobo's gonna do the drum stream
I
tonight.
think next
Since he wants it done so
time-
bad.
I kind of want Bobo to do it.
Bobo, yeah, we'll let Bobo take over. He'll be the new drummer for the drum nights. It's all
Yeah, I
you,
have.
dude.
They're the Rockstar codes.
You got to change
Cooper?
the cameras too with your foot. Don't forget.
Oh, that.
Nobody said they wanted them, so I'll just send them to you, Coop.
Which ones?
The double XP codes.
Oh, okay.
I'll just send them on
Yeah,
Discord.
yeah. Miss April's is missing out.
Because I have 2 saved up right now.
I still need to play that game.
chilling.
I think I'm gonna play it today because I need to advance more in the campaign. I've been sitting on it and not doing anything.
You got like what, man? You call Halo? That's not that.
I'll slay that. Huh? That's what you're saying. Yo, what if Bobo played games and you played drums to the soundtrack of the game while he's playing it? Like, you know what I mean? Like you have the headphones on and you're like trying to go with them. That'd be actually kind of cool, dude. Like,
This is pretty complex.
it does. Very complex. I don't think that sounds easy at all. That sounds quite of an effort.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. What you guys? Anything else?
That's it. That's it.
Well, you guys, thanks so much for coming to this week's episode of
100th episode.
100th episode of Zyba Games.
Zyba Games.
In 4 weeks, we'll have our 2 years. So, how about the rest of the codes? We'll give codes away on that one.
Yeah,
too.
that's a good one. Yeah.
Because I think I have 2 more codes or 3 more codes.
That's 2 good anniversaries. The 100th episode and then our 2-year anniversary. That's good.
Dang.
I know.
Not anymore.
We started right after PAX South 2020. Right before all the crap poop hit the fan.
It's true. Poop was like slowly. Like,
Yeah, it was coming toward us, but the fan wasn't on yet, so it
and
wasn't
then
spraying
PAX
out
East is
everywhere.
About right when the fan started.
And then somebody
catching.
turned the fan on and like crap.
Yeah.
Literally.
Someone pooped on the fan, and then someone turned the fan on.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Like smack it. Sorry, that was really loud for everybody.
Was it
listening.
2019? No, I thought it was 2020. No, it was 2020.
It should be 2020.
Yeah.
Because it's 2022.
Yeah, because we were at PAX South 2020. That's when you guys surprised me, snuck up on me.
You should play the guitar while Bobo plays Artful Escape.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, boy.
Bro, I'll tell you that game. It comes out on PlayStation and Switch here in a little bit.
yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, I need to play it. And then you keep telling
What
me
a
about it.
game, man.
Yeah, I need to play it. Yeah.
So we were gonna do Fantasy Critic. We'll do it next week because I can't access my account for some reason. So
Yeah.
I'll just wait till I get to a computer at home. What
Cool.
time is it? It's 5:40.
5:40 here.
Time's
Yeah.
taking forever. Or not forever. It's going fast.
But we also started the podcast a little late.
At 4. I guess we did start. How long
Yeah.
has it been going? I'm sorry. We were trying to end the podcast. Let's end the actual podcast
Yes.
part, and then and then we can keep going.
Okay.
But you guys, thanks so much for coming to this week's episode of Zyba Games 100. We love your faces, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
See you guys.